remember when we were in TOH? Well, now we are in Treacherous Towers. Well, let's just see how this goes. Off the bat, it is a bit different. It isn't all the same. The way you die in this is actually really funny. It like makes you a ragdoll. If you ever played a ragdoll game, it makes you like act like you have no limbs. So far, we aren't doing too bad. I don't want to jinx it though. I feel like I am going to jinx it. And see, bam. Whoa! See, I jinxed it. So in Treacherous Towers, there's always stages on these sides, and you don't get to restart the tower until 3 people make it up there and beat the tower for you. So you're kind of stuck trying to beat the tower if no one else can beat it, and like it doesn't seem like anybody. And while you're on the way of trying to beat it, the tower changes every stage, so every stage can change at any time. So it just picks it randomly and it changes it. So you don't know what's gonna happen next till it actually happens. But you can see it from the side that it shows which one's going to be modified, and at the top it says which one's going to be modified and how much time you have left to finish it. So you will be given a time limit to how long you can before it like changes, I guess. But overall, it isn't that bad. This is a pretty fun game. It's a really fun game. It's not bad. It's really boring. It's not that boring, to be honest. It's actually this is one of the most fun games, but on the description of this game it says inspired by Tower of Heck, and because of that we know that this isn't a copy. It was inspired, and it isn't a copy. Sure, it has a little bit of the same feel, but it isn't a copy. So when it changes, you just stand right here, and this won't change at all. It's just the stages that will get changed. So, but whenever it gets changed, it's always. Wow, it's gonna get changed again. It always stays the same color because that's the stage and that's the color that it spawned in with. See, look, now you're ragdoll. See, this game's kind of challenging, but it isn't that bad. I like it. I like the game. It's not that bad. And I fell. I'm so good at this game. I fell again. Oh, there's a window. Can I go through the window? Oh, I can't. Freak. I'm not a big fan of this one. I don't like this one from the feel of it from the start. I prefer TOH. The way the keys work with how the tower moves is just slightly better for me. Okay, well, it's gonna get modified, so we wait here. Look at my trail though. Like, look at my trail though. I can go straight. Okay, it's from this area. This isn't that bad, to be honest. The stages are kind of easy. Although the stages change every now and then, so it's kind of hard. It's gonna get modified again, bro. Logic. Okay, so it looks like they threw logic out of a window, like I did. See, that wasn't too hard. It was kind of long, but it wasn't too hard. That's the thing with this. It's not too hard, but it can be long. There are some long stages on TOH. Especially if we played the TOH, the Tower of Heck. It's not that bad though. So let's go. So this is the one I failed on. Unlike TOH, whenever you fall or die, you don't get Yixels, which is what the currency in TOH is. You don't get currency in here for at least getting to that point. You don't get anything at all. So it's not entirely the same. I already don't like this stage. You gotta make me suffer even more than I already did. This is so scary, yo. It's like scary because like you don't know what's gonna happen next when it gets modified. Can never be too sure. Okay, now this looks kind of similar to TOH. This little tunnel thing looks similar to TOH. If you know the stage, just say the stage in comments. So I don't know the stage name by heart, but it isn't all that bad. Like, it's not so bad to the point where it's trash, but it's not too good to the point where it's better than the actual original game, but it is pretty challenging on some stages, but most of the stages are not that bad. If you really have a good feel about the stage, then they're not that bad. And see, and look, I timed it wrong, and I died. I feel like we should move on to climb time in a bit, because the server seems kind of not good, you know? We'll go in a bit. See, look, and now I just got changed to this, and see? So it can be anything, it's the same color. So I think we're going to head on over to, well, let's look at the shop. Actually, okay, so I have 0 wins, 0 coins. Let's look at the shop. These are like very expensive, like, it's pretty expensive. Like, I got premium trail from being premium, so. So I think we're gonna head on over to climb time. I'll see you there. Alright, we are now here in climb time. I'm actually pretty good at this game. This game, to the eye, it makes it look nicer, but it's actually pretty much a basic copy of the game. It may say inspired, but I don't think that it is inspired. I think it's straight up copied due to the fact some of the stages are just copied off from TOH itself. So there's that. There's pretty good shortcuts in this game though. You can use shift lock, which is actually a good thing. I used to play the game when, see, look, see, this looks like a copy of just the TOH thing, just shorter. If you're like a really good TOH player and like you're like familiar with all the stages, then you would know that this is a copy of this actual stage that's over there. But the reason why this looks nicer and more people play it sometimes, it's because the way that they set up the tower itself makes it look a little nicer to the eye. So like the way that there's difficulty levels and like you get coins every time you make it, and there's checkpoints. It just seems like you have a better deal when you play this game, but really it's not the case, because TOH is the original and it will always stay the original. There might be cheap knockoffs, but nothing will ever change it. So there's also one more game that is similar to TOH. It's not really much like it though, but it is similar. It's called Treacherous Tower of Heck. You may have heard of it. It's not really it's not like, oh my god, why? Bro. See, look, see? It isn't, I've played it a little bit. It's kind of challenging, but it's overall it's not as bad of a game. It's pretty good. I do like the game, but it can get really infuriating. See, look, see, my grammar's, I don't know what's going on with my grammar. Like, I can speak super well now. Like, there's nothing wrong with it, but there's nothing good about it either. Why would you add these? These don't help. There's 13 stages, and I'm only on number 6. From the top, you can tell right here, it says stage 6 out of 13. Just get the checkpoint. There you go. You must remember to get checkpoints, or else it'll be like TOH exactly, where you have to look at that. That was smooth. Or it'll be like TOH where there's no checkpoints at all. But then again, there's it feels, for this game, it feels more bubbly than TOH does. I'm kind of lost right now. Like, I don't know where to go. But I suggest you don't play the game. I'm only playing the game for viewers, to show you like what the game is and like reasons why not to play it. I'm not saying that you shouldn't play it, but you should try not to. You can try playing it, but it's better if we don't give like too much into the game, because we all know TOH is the original, and it will always stay the original, because there's nothing that can replace it. So I'm not trying to say that this game is terrible and you shouldn't play it, it's bad. I'm just saying that it is a copy, and it's one of the many copies that are almost exactly like TOH. There's like only 5,000 players right now. It's not like TOH where there's like tons and tons and tons of players every day. This one is just, it's not as like popular as TOH. So you could obviously tell which one is the actual one. So it shouldn't be too hard to figure it out. See, like this looks similar to TOH like that, but there are some stages that are original. But the original stages, I'm not a big fan of them too much. But this one's one of the ones I haven't gone on this one before actually. I don't think I've gotten this one. Oh no, I've gotten this one. See, this is I don't like this at all. I'm forcing myself to play this. Oh. Why am I doing this to myself? Why am I doing this to myself again? Oh. It's not high enough. But it's high enough for that. So let me just jump down, if I can even get down. Okay, and then you get coins every time you make it to the next stage. So it's a +2. So just makes it seem like a nicer game to play. But really, it's a nice game to play, but you shouldn't play like all the time due to the fact, oh, I got 3rd place. Look, and now look at all this. Let's look in the shop. Neon boys. We're gonna get neon boys. We're gonna buy 1. Buy 2. It's taking forever to process. It is taking forever to process. Why are you taking so long to process? Come on. I think this is it for now. But let's open this little crate that I got. See what I got. Ooh, yellow! Next one. Let's look at it. Ooh! What is it? I have to like save it. Oh, it's so cute! Follows me wherever I go. Head back to the start. Here we are. Thank you for this time, and now we're gonna go on to Treacherous Tower ahead.